Hello and welcome to the Spirit Safe. My name is Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. What do we have this time? Well, it's a Scotch single malt from Speyside Distillery. It's the Deveron 12-year-old. There is no Deveron distillery. It's actually from the Macduff Distillery. Speyside Distillery owned by, not Diageo, who is it now? Bacardi. So this one, it cost me, I want to say it was about 65 Canadian dollars plus tax. Bottle at 40%, probably chill filtered, probably got a bit of E158. Nicely packaged though. It's got this blue colour on the tube there. And then the bottle itself is a greeny blue colour, and it's actually frosted glass, which I've never seen before. And I quite like the way this is packaged. It feels almost like really expensive old-fashioned candy jar or something. So I poured myself a glass of this just a second ago. We had a technical hitch and I had to restart the video. So I poured this 2 or 3 minutes ago. I think it's probably artificial colour, I'm afraid. Shame that they bottled this at 40%, but it could have done with being a bit stronger than that. Okay, I get green apple, quite a bit of that, a real maltiness. So you can almost see the ears of barley. So the maltiness is just so well defined. Vanilla and caramel. A bit of fruit complexity that I can't quite pick out. A bit like kind of fizzy candies, like fizzy peach candies. Vanilla, and there's just a little twig of fresh mint in there as well. But yeah, fruity, malty, very easy going, and a very light, kind of bright and breezy sea spray note to it as well, a bit of a coastal note to it. Maybe a slight chamomile note as well. So yeah, on the nose, all very pleasant, nothing too challenging. But it promises quite a lot on the nose. All very bright and breezy, all very fresh, easygoing notes. So you think this is going to be a thirst quencher. We'll see. Okay. Honey, malt, very light malt, not particularly oily. On the finish, more malt and a real coastal wet rock, mossy, wet moss note to it as well. More caramel, sorry, more chamomile on the nose now. Mouthfeel really rather thin. It does get a little bit more spicy as you go on, but really it's very easygoing, very, very sippable. Doesn't demand an awful lot from you. Some people might really like that. They might want to have, beginners I think would enjoy it. Quite salty now. Beginners would enjoy it. Experienced whiskey drinkers who don't want something that's very demanding, they might enjoy having something there that you can just pick up and sip. The very light mouthfeel, it's almost like a cocktail where you drunk it down just to the very end, and then all of the ice is melted and you take another sip and it's just watered down. This isn't bottled at 40%, this is watered down to 40%. And I really think that the low ABV lets it down in a spectacular way. Would I buy this again? I would possibly buy it as a gift for somebody who wanted an easy drinker. If they bottled this at 46%, I'd go out and buy it. If they did a cask strength version, I would probably be the first in line to go buy it. This particular bottle I probably wouldn't buy again. I was interested in the 18, but that's also bottled at 40%, so it just feels like more money to replicate the biggest flaw. You know, the biggest flaw that the 12 has, the 18 will certainly have, because it has exactly the same ABV. So I think it would be a more expensive disappointment. I mean, I'll stand corrected if I ever see it in a bar and taste it, but yeah, it's really enjoyable. I watched a review by Food Quick, and anyone who isn't subscribed to Food Quick really should be. And he described it as dangerously drinkable, and I think it is, but it's just not really I prefer whiskey to be a bit more demanding. So probably not one for me again, but I can see that the spirit is really nicely made, and I would consider independent bottlings from Macduff. So I hope this has been informative. Check it out. Like, comment, subscribe as always, and I hope to see you next time around. I think as an antidote to this, I might have a cask strength whiskey next time we meet. Fantastic. Thanks very much, everybody. Cheers. Bye-bye.